Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Ball is teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Wyoming's offense will have the ball first. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and it breaks into the open. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. To the air, it's Hughes. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Bring in the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. He's got it. And he will score. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
And now it'll be the Bison offense with its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Brown wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That's a down and distance that would make a lot of coaching staffs pause, maybe call a timeout and think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Reese, they were going to run the football and try to pick that up on fourth.
Direct challenge to the defense. If you want the ball, you're going to have to take it from us or stop us, and they didn't.
So moving forward in this game, let's just see how this defensive line responds to this. Can they be more physical and start winning their one-on-one battles?
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Run inside. It's Mitchell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Pocket breaking down. Fires and picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball, and I think he was anticipating on third and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Harris.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain, and let's see what they do on fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've spotted them a 10-0 start, now to see if they can answer on this drive. On the move, he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Brown will throw it. Heaves it deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Going to have to come up with a play on third and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First down and 10. Off play action. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great... This possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The running back has it. Might have a chance. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Rush is on him. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem, and the QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
Quarterback extends the play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing.
Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw. It's Hughes. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Harris. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, in this offense, It is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Smith dropping to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Got his man. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And now the ball is knocked free. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
Man, there is nothing more deflating when I'm a defensive player. I just got a great stop. The offense is about to get the football back, and then we cough it up on special teams. And guess what? I got to get my helmet on and go right back out there, and I got to get another stop.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive. But
touchdown, North Dakota State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw, it's Hughes. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Off the boot, looking for his man. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Smith wants to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
They'll run it on the counter. Turning it on!
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Just feeds the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Keeps it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. The run inside. It's Harris. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
He's open on the right. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Smith dropping to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Behind the chains now on second and long. Under fire. Complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Trying play action. Hit as he throws. Fires to the tight end. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with a look in on Purdue, taking on the number 16, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Boilermakers, who are faring well right now in their quest to turn this season around. 2-3 would hardly be 5-0, but if they can close this out, they've accomplished something. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Sunbelt. Now back to your game in Fargo. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I got up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Okay, Holly.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Smith wants to throw. Unleashes one. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pressure coming. Working that left side. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The play-action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Myers. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to them.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads it left. Finds his man. It's Collins. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They'll run play action. Stepping to the right. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Smith dropping to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front, and they're able to get to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Now the play fake. Floats it out in space. Plows through the defense. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. E5.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a crease. It's Harris. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The window's...
And it's picked off for the third time today. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Looking for space, it's Harris. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one, they need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hughes. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one, good job to avoid the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Now on the move. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, one of the things I'm keeping my eyes on, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He has got so much wear and tear. Coming off that loss last week, he said it's been a challenging week of practice. And I can tell you, early in this ballgame, this is something I'm going to keep my eyes on, how he is performing, moving under center, dropping back, and how his arm looks despite his banged-up body. Guys, back to you.
Holly will see how they adjust. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Williams. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
And these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. And the defense dialed up the pressure, and they hit the quarterback, and that led to the pick.
No doubt about it, Reese. Pressure affects a quarterback's accuracy. He just was not able to set his feet on that throw. Ball got away from him a little bit, and, of course, that led to the interception.
Takes the handoff. It's Harris. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Hughes. Fires to the big fella. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Zings it complete to the right. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running the option, it's Hughes. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Spits it out to the back. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. That one interception and the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he's knocked down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here's the give off the left side. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the option. They'll go to the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Fires to the big fella. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the catch. It's Mitchell. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wants to throw again. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Smith wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And it'll come out to the 20. attempt at a return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Holman. Here's a little room there. Powers through. The 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. He wants a big play here late. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. From the 30-yard line on first down. Off play action. Under fire. Going over the top. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Smith dropping to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Looking left. Ball is dropped, incomplete, and that will do it for this one. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.